Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois, and welcome back to Terraria, the melee-only challenge. In the last episode, we went to the dungeon after defeating Skeletron in the previous episode, and, we went looking for the Muramasa, which is what the name of the sword is, and no luck there, so we went to the Crimson. We got a nice set of Crimson armor from defeating the Brain of Cthulhu. And we got the Blood Butcher, which is one of the ingredients we need for the Zenith, which is the goal of this series. So between episodes, a couple of things happened. So first of all, a garden gnome spawned, a gnome spawned, and then became a garden gnome. And that gave me I accidentally turned this on. That gave me a garden gnome, which apparently increases luck, which is a hidden stat. I don't know much about it. It's kind of weird. But yeah, happened right here. I got an achievement for it because I hadn't had it yet. And I went ahead, and as you might have noticed, I built some more houses. The dryad wants to stay there, and it looks like the clothier is on top of the tree. So yeah, and the other thing that happened was a meteor landed. So somewhere in the world there is a meteor that we need to go kind of find if we want meteorite stuff. But for the most part, don't really care. So what's the plan for today? Well, we're gonna head back over to the dungeon, and from there we're going to search for the Muramasa and hopefully find it. But more importantly, if we don't, we're gonna head to the Underworld, and I'm going to go through the dungeon to get to the Underworld because I figure that will probably be easier, and probably a little bit simpler. But anyways, that is the plan. I'm going to head over to the dungeon, and I will meet back up with you guys once I'm over there. Well then, I found the meteor. It is in the Crimson near the relatively near to the dungeon, but yeah, here is the meteor. Now, I don't know that we really need meteorite, and it's hot, but we now know where it's at on the map, and we're almost to the dungeon, so I'll go ahead and continue bringing you guys with me. Now, I am trying something different recording-wise. Usually when I record and do like the cutaways, the clips, whatever, I do record them in specific clips. That means, like, I will record one thing, I'll stop the recording, go to wherever I want to go. So in this case, the dungeon, or back to the back where the meteorite was, and then I start recording a new file, basically. This time, I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm just going to record pretty much everything and then edit it down and see if it's easier, how I like it better, and all that kind of stuff. But here we are in the dungeon. Yeah, not much to say. We just got to go really far down. We're still looking for... We need to find chests, and we need to find golden keys. We currently have one golden key, which is not enough. And I would also like to have a shadow key. So let's see what's in here. Hey, there is the Muramasa. Awesome. And a bunch of other things. Now, is the Muramasa 2931? Not quite. Not quite as good. But hey, that's what we needed. So we're just going to go through the dungeon a little bit. There's still a few more things I would like to find. I would really like to find a shadow key. And if we can find that, that would be kind of ideal, because we're going to be heading to the Underworld, and shadow keys are, well, kind of important for that. Now, I don't think we will be going ahead and defeating the Wall of Flesh today. We probably could, but my main focus for today is getting the what's it called? Knight's Edge. There we go. I remember what it is. Which does require, requires the Muramasa, and the Blade of Grass, the Blood Butcher, and the Fiery Greatsword, which we get from Hellstone in the Underworld. Alright, we need to heal. All these spikes are just awful. And one of these days, we are going to need to get access to some speed upgrades. Specifically in the form of Hermes boots or anything like that. We don't have anything like that right now, which is awful. Okay, so here is another perfect. We're gonna come up here. So that slime is exactly what we want to see. The dungeon slimes have a 100% chance of dropping dungeon keys. And we have a tally counter, which I think we've gotten a few of those already, but there is a golden key, which means we can unlock this chest that is right here. And hopefully at some point we can kill everything. Let's heal up. No shadow key, but did get a new weapon, the Blue Moon, which is better than the mace by a lot. 20 to 61. Yeah, the Blue Moon is really good. And unfortunately, we can't break. Ooh, we also got Ancient Necro Armor. That is completely useless to us, but kind of cool. That is not what I wanted to do. Well, on one hand, it worked. Is Dungeon Brick resistant to explosions? Or is it just because of the... It is. Uh-oh. Alright, let's kill him. We'll get a golden key. So my plan for escaping the dungeon is not going to work. We're going to have to come up with something else. Now, do we know how to get up there? Yes, we do. I would like to get the chest and whatever its contents are. But yeah, we need to figure out a way to escape the dungeon, and I don't think we can until we can get the next tier of... Actually, I think Meteorite is the next tier of pickaxe. Yeah, should be. It makes sense. And that would let us break dungeon bricks, presumably. It's been a while. I don't remember. But if that is the case, that's what we need to start kind of getting through this area a little bit easier. Alright, so let's kill these guys. Another tally counter. Not bad, but not great. Alright, we're up here. I really need to stop hitting the spikes. That is probably the worst thing for us. Another piece of the Necro Armor. Alright, so what do we have in here? We have a golden key. That is good. Something I want to see. And can we get through those guys? Certainly. Alright. So if we can't do what I wanted to do, which is use the dungeon's depth, basically, to get close to the Underworld without having to do too much. But that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. But we are in new areas. Slime is falling from the sky, so that means Slime King is a potential thing for us to fight today. Are we going to? Probably not. But we could. I'm still waiting for the goblins. The goblins would be something kind of nice to see. And I gotta remember the Blue Moon is actually a really good weapon. It's a mace. I don't really like the maces all that well, but they are very powerful. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we can get through here. There is the jungle. Now, the jungle chest. And that is one that is not useful to us. There is a shadow key. Alright, we have what we need. Let's go ahead and take all that. We also got a gun, a handgun, which is useless because we are melee only. So, no ranged attacks whatsoever. Now, it would be nice if I could get out because with where we're at in the map, it would be really, really cool to just, you know, go that extra little bit down and not have to worry about digging or caving or anything like that. Because preferably, I don't want to dig a elevator if I don't have to. If you're not familiar with what a elevator is, basically it's a tube, an elevator that goes to the Underworld, aka Hell. So they're super useful usually, but they are a lot of work, and I am feeling, well, lazy. So if I don't have to, I'm not going to make one. But we do need to have a convenient way to get down to the Underworld. And I figured the dungeon might not be a terrible way. Alright, let's kill you guys. Break this before it causes a lot of issues. And what do we have? Another Muramasa. Alright, our inventory is getting a little bit full. And yeah, unfortunately there is a cave right there that we just can't get to yet. Okay, so let's kill all these guys. Dodge the flame wheel. And let's see, water. Looks like it's a water trap. Okay. So the dungeon can't have traps like this. Oh, hey, it's the bartender? Barkeep? Which is for the... Oh, that's a thing. Alright. We can put that back. It's fine. Yeah, unconscious man. It is the... I don't remember what his name is. It's for the Dungeon Defender event. Not something I care too much about. And that went really far down. Wow. I like how the crumbling bricks work. I both like them and dislike them. I like the idea of like the traps, but I wish that they weren't like required. There's a tally counter over there. I wish they weren't required to get to certain areas of the dungeon. That's a little bit annoying. But they are really kind of cool. And see, that is just spikes. So let's just hang here for a second. Get over here. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to escape. That was a spike trap. Another thing with another I can't wear that as an accessory, huh? Alright, what can we get rid of? I don't need the mushrooms. I'll take the spelunker over the book. Alright, so that is also a trap. And I think we've encountered most, if not all, of our dungeon, which is cool. Had to happen at some point. Now we're getting a lot of dungeon slimes, which means a lot of keys if we need them. Nope, there's still more. Of course there is. Kill those guys. And more curse skulls. Alright, so what are we going to find over this direction? It's a fairly large area. More curse skulls. It'd be nice if they dropped their loot, but I don't think they're going to. Curse skulls can drop you an item that is, oh, that bat statue is hooked up, so it will summon bats. Alright, let's kill all these guys. Is it hooked up to a timer or something? Do I have anything that I can see? Yes. No, it's hooked up to like a pressure plate. That's kind of cool. Let's just remove the pressure plate and never have to worry about those bats again. Alright, anything good in here? The Aqua Scepter Platinum Bars. I'll take the Platinum Bars. But I think we really need to start thinking about getting out of here. Because I don't think we're going to find a way to escape the dungeon directly. So let's get out of here. There we go. Slime is still raining, but let's go ahead and quick deposit everything. Yeah, okay, everything. The Shadow Key we will keep on us. Dynamite will keep on us, why not? And Night Owl Potion we'll probably want. And let's just get rid of all the stuff. I need to clean up inventory and all that kind of fun stuff at some point, which I will do. But at this point, we just need to get to the Underworld. There's a lot of slime over here. You know what? Let's fight. I think we can take the Slime King. I don't know if we have enough time to unlock the Slime King, where we don't have to fight him otherwise. Basically, the slimes come from the ceiling. I could use some torches, which is also a little bit why I'm doing this. Alright, so yeah, the slimes come from the sky because it's raining slimes. And if you kill enough of them, I don't actually know how many you have to kill, but if you kill enough of them, you will basically release the Slime King, and he'll drop down and fight you. And it's the easy way to get a fight with the Slime King, just because his normal spawn conditions are a little bit weird. But I guess let's just go this way. I wish we were faster. And then the other thing is I'm gonna have to probably dig down. I still don't know what's gonna be the best way to get to the Underworld. Whether it's gonna be just digging down, finding a cave, and trying to use it to get further down, or what. But we do need to do a couple of things. Is it just barely day? Did I not spend too much time? Okay. I didn't realize it was so early in the day. I don't have a clock or anything, so I believe the Slime King would summon kind of, I'm gonna say generically, like eventually. You know what we can do? Let's do a test. Let's fight the slimes and head back over to the dungeon. We're gonna go mine some meteorite. Now this is gonna be a little bit of a problem, just because I don't have a very specific item known as the Obsidian Skull, which prevents you from getting the on fire effect. It's not that hard to make, but it does require obsidian, and we don't have that. So I'll tell you what, I am going to, I slurred that very, very much. I will tell you guys what, I'm going to go over to the meteorite. And we're going to mine up some of that. And if the Slime King gets summoned while I'm heading over there, then we'll fight him. Otherwise, I'm not going to worry too much about it. So I'm going to head over there, and I'll meet you guys back when I'm there. Alright, so slime has stopped falling from the sky, and I think the best way to handle this is to come over here, and we can start picking up some of the meteorite. So the meteorite we're going to use to make a pick. I think that will break through the dungeon, but we're also going to try to get to the Underworld from another spot. Specifically, well, where we're basically at. So we're just going to mine a bit of this. This is a relatively small meteorite, which is unfortunate, but also whatever. The Meteorite Heads, Meteor Heads, is what they're called, are really annoying. Just get... Sometimes it's good to use the, like, auto cursor. Sometimes it's better to not. Especially with this stuff, because it will light you on fire, and that's not fun. But the Meteorite Heads are easy enough to just kind of dispatch with your pick. Technically, it is melee damage, so it doesn't matter too much. But even if we were in a magic, which Meteorite gives you one of the best magic weapons early game, I would still count that as just fine. I would try not to intentionally use it, but it is still a very easy way to kill these meteor heads. They are very weak. They don't give you much of anything. They're just here to annoy you while you're trying to mine the meteor. So I think... Oh yeah, that's more than enough. Alright, so stop mining. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to the Crimson. Specifically, right over here, just because I don't have... You know, if I would have thought ahead, and I thought of this as I was, like, getting ready to get here, I would have, you know, maybe collected my furnace and anvil and brought them with me. Because then I could have, well, I could have made the meteorite pickaxe next to the dungeon, used the dungeon to get really deep into the world, and maybe figure out how to do all that. But instead, we're going to just go down the Crimson and hopefully not see too many things. And this will get us, well, decently deep into the world. And then we just need to, you know, mine down. Crimson blocks are awful to break, so we're just going to do it the easy way. And we kind of... Okay, how far down are we? Not very. Alright, so do I have mining potion? Of course I don't. Let's use bombs. And just kind of work our way down a little bit. Maybe we'll find a cave. But bombs and dynamite are going to be our best friends. And sometimes you want to have at least a little bit of water with you. Alright, even more water. It's going to be very dark. Apologies. What is... There's a bunch of lead ore. Okay, I cannot see anything. Alright, let's dig across very quickly, so we don't drown. And we can put a torch here. Alright, so, yeah, this is not going to be the best of ways. But we can get into some caves, hopefully, and then start working our way down. Perfect. It's what I wanted to see. And maybe we'll get lucky and find some things that are worthwhile, whether they are more chests down here or whatever. We just need to kind of work our way down as quickly as we can so that we can go to the Underworld. What is... Oh, it's a pot. It looked weird. We do need to watch out for traps. There's a bunch of demonite. Okay, those traps I don't care about as much about. They are not nearly as dangerous. A bunch of platinum. Some gems. You know, this is the kind of trap that we want to watch out for. But I want to, more importantly, use this to get lower. There's also a mining zombie. These guys are relatively rare, and they drop some really good things, like bone pickaxes. They're weak on the pickaxe power, but they're very fast. Like, it mines very quickly, but it's weaker. This is also really cool looking. The glowing moss. The blue looks really nice. And there goes that boulder. Alright, let's head back over here and see if there is a better way down. There is a heart crystal. We don't have all of those that we need. Does this go down without so much water? No. Alright, looks like we're going to go back into the water. How far down are we now? Getting a little bit better. Okay. So what we want to do is just kind of dig our way down to the Underworld. Now, once we get to the Underworld, there's a couple of things we're going to want. One, we're going to want to get access to the Hellstone, obviously, and the Shadow Chests. Now, the Shadow Chests are a little bit more, not so much important. Let's get out of the water completely, and then we'll dig down. The Shadow Chests are fairly important, but not as much as the Hellstone right now, because the Hellstone is going to give us, one, the best pickaxe we can get in pre-hard mode, and the final sword we need to make the Knight's Edge, which is like one of the best swords you can get in the beginning of the game. Let's speed this up a little bit. I do have some dynamite. I hope that doesn't reach me. It was kind of close. Okay, there is not much of anything here. So we're gonna dynamite again. And kind of mine towards this side. You know, I wouldn't mind some blocks. It's always good to have blocks. But yeah, so unfortunately, it's just going to be kind of slow going. So I am going to cut one more time until I get to at least the lava level and start getting close to the Underworld. It's going to be boring. It's going to be just me kind of digging down like this. And I will actually, you know, let's hold on to that thought for a second. This went down decently far. We might start getting into lava soon, which is ideal. That is how we get obsidian. Alright, there is another life crystal. I just want the life crystal, please. Thank you. Almost to max health for... Ooh, evil presence watching us. That would be the Eye of Cthulhu, which we have not fought yet. We are almost into hard mode. We've not fought the Eye of Cthulhu. You know what? Let's end the episode by fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. You know, we haven't fought him yet, and so I think it'd be kind of cool if we went ahead and did that. Let's go ahead, quick stack everything. While we're waiting for him to spawn, let's go ahead and make Meteorite. And with that, we can make the... can we not make the pickaxe? Hold up. Hey, Andrew. What am I missing? Is there not a meteorite pickaxe? Am I completely wrong about that? I think I am. Okay, never mind. We need to go to the Underworld. There's not really much of anything I care about with the Meteorite. I swore there was a Meteorite pickaxe, but apparently not. Alright, we're going to just put another thing down. Oh, I didn't mean to throw those away. Anyways, here's the Eye of Cthulhu. Let's go fight him. Should not be difficult at all. And yeah, we are way past the level that the Eye of Cthulhu is a danger. But he is a lot more difficult as a melee-only build than anything else. And that is primarily due to the fact that he's flying. And so to hit him is not the easiest. We're very much limited by range. So let's just go ahead and finish him off. He's almost dead. And there we go. The Eye of Cthulhu has been defeated. Awesome. So with that, I'm gonna say let's go ahead and end the episode off here. I will do the unthinkable and actually mine a path down to the Underworld. We were kind of close. What we'll probably do is just I'll probably just go from here and make. Hey, wait, hold on. There's a room underneath our base that I've yet to look at. There's a wow. There's the living wood wand, leaf wand, living wood chest. There's a living loom, so we can make the living wood stuff. That is kind of sad that I never checked that side. Anyways, what I'll probably do is use one of these paths and make the elevator basically dead center on our base. I'll dig that down, and the next episode we'll go to the Underworld, we'll get the Hellstone, we'll get the Knight's Edge, and then we'll probably go ahead and put the world into hard mode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!